Join me as I dive deep into the controversial role of the IMF in Zaire's economy and see if I can uncover the real impact they had. Zaire's economy is a cautionary tale of how external intervention can have devastating consequences. Today, we're going to explore the role of the International Monetary Fund, or IMF, in Zaire's economic downfall. From the 1970s to the 1990s, the IMF played a significant role in shaping Zaire's economic policies. But was it a success or a failure? Let's take a closer look. In the 1970s, Zaire was plagued by economic instability, corruption, and mismanagement. The country was heavily indebted, and hyperinflation had become a major issue. The IMF saw an opportunity to intervene and help Zaire get back on its feet. But what did this intervention look like? And what were the conditions attached to their aid? The IMF's intervention in Zaire began with a series of loans and austerity measures designed to curb inflation and redistribute wealth. The government was forced to implement drastic cuts to public spending, freeze wages, and liberalize trade. The IMF claimed that these measures would stabilize the economy and attract foreign investment, but the reality was far from it. In 1976, the IMF and the World Bank forced Zaire to devalue its currency, which led to skyrocketing prices and widespread discontent among the population. The Zairean government, led by Mobutu Sese Seko, was initially hesitant to accept the IMF's conditions, but the country's economic woes left them little choice. Mobutu was a shrewd politician who used the IMF's intervention to consolidate his power and enrich himself and his allies. As the IMF continued to pump in aid, Mobutu's regime used the funds to pay off foreign creditors while ignoring the needs of its own citizens. One example of the IMF's misguided policies was the forced liberalization of Zaire's agricultural sector. The IMF claimed that opening up the sector to foreign competition would increase efficiency and reduce costs, but in reality, it led to the destruction of local farming industries and widespread poverty. The culmination of the IMF's policies was the 1991 devaluation of the Zairean currency, which led to a catastrophic economic crisis. The currency lost 99% of its value, and prices skyrocketed. The government was forced to print more money, which only fueled the hyperinflation. The economy was in shambles, and the people of Zaire were left to bear the brunt of the IMF's failures. The turning point in Zaire's economy was the 1994 devaluation, which marked a complete failure of the IMF's policies. The economy was in free fall, and the IMF's continued intervention only exacerbated the problem. The Zairean government was forced to abandon its currency, and the country was plunged into chaos. The IMF's involvement in Zaire's economy was a resounding failure. The country was left with a crippling debt, a destroyed economy, and a legacy of corruption and mismanagement. The IMF's policies were designed to benefit foreign creditors and wealthy elites, not the people of Zaire. In the end, the IMF's intervention in Zaire's economy was a cautionary tale of the dangers of unchecked neoliberalism and the importance of understanding a country's unique economic context. As we reflect on this dark chapter in economic history, let's remember that the IMF's actions had real-life consequences for the people of Zaire. So, what do you think? Did the IMF ruin Zaire's economy? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and subscribe for more insightful videos on economic history.